Hi, if you like the video, please remember to subscribe.
Hi, I'm Rob from roblandphoto.com, and I thought what we'd do today is have a quick look and a little review of the Fujifilm Instax Mini instant Polaroid type camera. I've done a little review of one of these before, but it's quite a while ago, and watching it on YouTube, I thought, as I'm now a little bit more au fait with the camera, I thought it might be a bit more fun to go through it again, especially as we're coming up to Christmas, and one of these little babies makes a great gift. Now, the Fujifilm Instax Mini, just like Polaroid used to be, or kind of still is now with the Impossible project and their film, it's an analogue film camera that makes instant prints. And the difference is with the Instax Mini system is they're small little credit card things that you'll see in just a second when I take a photograph of someone quite familiar. The beauty of it is that there's no digital involved at all. I mean, there might be some printed circuit boards inside or something like that, but nothing at all. There's just a really simple light meter. So all you do is you put your batteries in, you put your film in the back, you play around with the light meter, which I'll show you again in a second, take the pictures, and it comes out. Now, the great thing about the Fujifilm Instax Mini system, and the Instax, which is the wider version with the bigger cameras, is that the film is relatively cheap as well. For example, this week, thanks to my kind wife Suzanne, I managed to pick up a double pack of Instax Mini, so that's 20 shots from Amazon.co.uk for about, I think it was about £13, which is probably the cheapest I've ever seen it, and with obviously with Amazon free Super Saver delivery, and I don't think I've ever seen it cheaper unless you buy lots and lots of them from a seller on eBay. So where can you buy Instax Minis if you want to buy one for yourself as a gift for somebody this Christmas? In the UK, if you look for something like the Polaroid 300 camera, which I do believe is on sale with Argos and probably Jessop's, you can buy a brand new one. I think they're between £60 and £70. And although it's badged as the Polaroid 300, it is just a rebadged and restyled Instax Mini. Obviously, there's loads on eBay as well, and often on eBay they come like as a package with quite a few film in as well. This one, as you probably know, I'm a bit of an avid car booter, and we go every week. I picked this one up from the car boot for I think it was £4 the other day, so happy days. And all the Instax Mini cameras, they're all use the same film, so even if it's one of the older ones or one of the new ones, they all use the same stuff. So as I said, you've got a little compartment on the side, that's where your batteries go in. Put that on there, and then on the back, pop that open, that's where the film goes in. So let's grab my pack of Instax. Now, this film came with the camera, and it looks like it expired quite a long time ago, 2005, so I don't know whether it's going to work or not, but I've got the fresh film as well, so we can see. So it's all nice, still foiled up, so let's open it. You know, and the whole point of instant film, you know, whether it be Polaroid or the Fujifilm equivalent, or the new Impossible project stuff, it's just all about having fun with the photography, having cameras that people can play with and put in. So we've got a little film cartridge, it's got 10 shots in there. Just slot that in like so, close it up, and then the first shot you take, or to turn it on you pull the lens out like that. The first shot you take will be the dark slide that will come out. Here it comes. So that's the little bit that's in front of the cartridge that stops the film sort of developing. So now it's good to go. So let's turn it off and kind of go through the shooting system with the Instax Mini 7, which I think is probably the same on the newer ones and the later ones. So on the top, you can probably see there's like that disc. Now when I turn it off, that's what triggers the light meter. You see those lights flashing? Now it's gone straight round to the little red dot, and what that means is we need to use flash to have a properly exposed photograph. You might not be able to see it, you might just be able to see it on the video, but there's 3 other settings as well. Cloudy, but sunny, sunny, and very sunny. So if you're outside, what you would do is you turn the camera on, wait for the kind of little flashing LED to be next to one of those, and then you turn that little wheel to the correct setting. And I think what it's probably doing is changing an aperture inside. It's probably fixed shutter speed, But again, you don't have to worry about it because it's steady. It's all about simple photography. So let's turn the camera on. Okay, it's gone on to the flash setting, so let's take a picture of my mystery subject. There we go, and here it comes at the top. And what we'll do, just pop that out, and that will slowly going to develop over the next couple of minutes. Hopefully, again, being old film, it might take a little bit longer to develop than the standard stuff. So as you can see, it's a great, fun little camera. Fits in your pocket, and the film is relatively cheap. It's a lot cheaper than the Impossible Project stuff for old Polaroid cameras. And the beauty of it is the fact that you can pick these up really easy, and because they're new, you know they're going to be reliable as well. So if you see one at the car boot sale, or you fancy one for yourself, you know, nip down to Argos or go onto eBay and pick one up. Right, let's see how this picture's coming on. It's starting to develop slowly but surely. Let's see. Maybe you can sort of see it starting to come out. And again, this is one of the great magic things, isn't it, about instant photography? You probably remember, if you're of a certain age, you'll remember the original Polaroids, and the way that, you know, the magic. Can you see it developing now, coming up? The magic of the thing was taking the photograph, and it's slowly developing. And there are these really dinky little size, credit card size photographs that, you know, you could sign, you can give to people. They're almost like little business cards on it. So there you go. Can you guess who it is yet? And there we go. How cool is that? Great fun stuff. And so I've got 30 shots here. So over Christmas, one of the cameras we're going to have on the side is the Instax Mini, because again, it's another case of you take a photograph with one of these, and you've made an object, haven't you? It's going to be there forever. It's a great little thing, again, to give away, put in the album, pin it on the notice board. They're throwaway photographs because, you know, they're not massive, they're not fantastic quality, but they're good enough, and they kind of capture the spirit of the time, and I really like them. Now, although I have taken quite a lot of photographs outside with one of these previously, they're not brilliant landscape cameras, because although the little photos do scan pretty well, they do have a tendency to maybe to be a little bit exposed in bright sunlight. So I'd say they're better off fairly close pictures of friends and family at parties and things like that. And there we go. There's Father Christmas. Well, that's me, Rob, from robnunphoto.com, with the Fuji Instax Mini 7. If you fancy having a go at instant photography, you can't really go wrong. Thanks for watching.